Hi, this is American English with Linda. We're continuing our series on What's Up with Up. This is part 2 with some vocabulary and idioms using the word up. Now, I had to add a few. I was doing an alphabetical order, but I missed some that I thought were important, so I'm putting them in here. It's a little out of order alphabetically. Good words. Buckle up. Connect a belt or strap. Prepare for sudden movement or excitement. When in the car, buckle up your seatbelt. That's a normal use. You could just say buckle your seatbelt. Up is not often needed. We also say buckle up. Our work is quickly going to get hard today. That means there's no belt involved. It just means it's something you need to prepare for because it's not going to be easy. Buckle up can also be when a smooth, flat surface begins to form bumps or a wavy surface. It's flat like this, and then somewhere it starts doing that. It was flat, and then it goes up. The heat caused the road surface to buckle up. The earthquake caused land surface to buckle up. Butter up. Try to please someone in a way that helps you. Flatter them. She will butter up her boss, so maybe she can get a raise. Kiss up to. It's sort of like butter up, but it has a different idea. Try to please someone in a way that helps you, but may not show self-respect. Tony often will kiss up to his supervisor to get noticed, but it is embarrassing to watch. Lay up or layup. Store for later. That means put it away. A basketball move using the backboard to make an up-close shot. Our family will lay up extra supplies before the blizzard begins. Carl made a great layup and helped us win the game. Line up or line up. Move so all are side by side or one behind another. The order of players. A group forming a line. We will line up to buy tickets. The lineup for the baseball game listed 6 players. The witness looked at the lineup at the police station to see if the criminal was there. Live up to. Act in ways that are good and expected. The son tries to live up to the high standards of his parents. Liven up. Make an event more exciting. We hired a band to play at our party to liven it up. It made the party much more fun. Load up. Put more into or onto or fill something. They will load up the car with luggage and snacks. I will load up the basket with fruit and candy and give it to my friend. Lock up. Close with a lock. That's the obvious use. Also, it means put in jail or stop moving. Please lock up the house when you leave. They caught the thieves and locked them up. The steering wheel locked up. I was turning the steering wheel, it wouldn't move. It locked up and I couldn't turn the wheel. Look up. Look in an upward direction, of course. Also, search for a definition or explanation in a dictionary or other source of information. If you look up, you will see stars. Fill will look up the word in a dictionary or online to find what it means. Make up. Create using your imagination, or doing something that should have been done earlier. The child often makes up stories about monsters. He didn't do his assignment yesterday, so he will have to make it up today. When it's one word as a noun, creams or other things that one puts on the face to look better, or all the parts or ingredients of something. Martha wore a little makeup on her date with Tom. What is the makeup of the new chemical solution created by the scientists? Man up. Sometimes in some parts of the United States they'll say cowboy up, but it's not as common. Act in ways that a man is expected to act. Be brave and responsible. Mark told Will to man up, or cowboy up, and take responsibility for doing the hard work needed. Markup, or markup. Raise the price, put marks on a document, or the amount of the price increase. The price of the toy is being marked up for Christmas. The editor marked up the news article with a marker and corrected it. The markup on that dress is $15. It used to be $50 and now it's $65. Mash up and smash up are very similar, so I put smash up with it. Push down hard or squeeze hard so something loses its shape. He likes to mash up aluminum cans for recycling. And sometimes smash up is even worse than mash up. They smashed up all the broken bottles into tiny pieces. Measure up. Come up to the level of behavior or action expected. Julie's artwork didn't measure up, so she didn't get to enter the last round of competition. The building didn't measure up to code, so it could not be used. Mess up. Make a place look trashy, or make a mistake. Kelly messed up his room when he ate in it and left food, cans, and wrappers on the floor. Now, Kelly can be a boy's name or a girl's name. I tried to follow her recipe, but I messed up and left out one ingredient. It didn't taste good. Mix up. Get things out of order or switched. Also, stir together. Terry mixed up the names and called Larry Joe and Joe Larry. He mixed up the milk and chocolate syrup in a glass and made a good drink. Move up. Get a better position or move forward. Glenda moved up in the company and became a manager. We had seats in the back, but we decided to move up closer to the front. Next up, be the expected next one. The singer on stage has finished singing. Next up will be a dancer. Open up. Of course, it can mean open, but it can also mean let people know more about you and your thoughts. And it can also mean make something possible. Please open up the umbrella. It's starting to rain. You can open up to your friends and tell them your joys and problems. These new skills open up many new opportunities for you. Pack up. Put everything in a box or luggage or another container. Hurry and pack up your clothes and then pack up the car with our luggage and supplies so we can go on a long trip. Pep up. Give more energy and excitement. The music will pep up the crowd at the game. This drink really peps me up because it has so much caffeine. Pick up. Of course, lift from the floor. That's obvious. Also, answer a phone, or put away, or increase, or give more energy and excitement. Pick up the napkin you dropped. Why won't he pick up my call? The children must pick up their toys. To be on time, we must pick up the pace or pick up the speed. Coffee is a good pick-me-up when I get tired. One word, pick up. A small truck with a cab for 2 to 4 people. That's the area where the people sit. And an open bed in the back where you store things. Most farmers have pickups for hauling or carrying heavy loads. Push-up or push-up. Force higher. That's obvious. An exercise where people push their bodies up from the floor with their arms. Can you push the heavy wagon up the hill? My brother can easily do 30 push-ups. He is really strong. Put up or put up with. Place in a visible area. Allow something that is not good to continue. Will you help me put up some posters around town? How can you put up with his lies? His mother would not put up with his laziness anymore. Rack up. Add a lot more to the total. Or getting many of something, usually not good. Over the years, that team has racked up over 15 championships. She racked up a lot of debt from gambling last year. Raise up. Move higher. That's obvious. Increase. Bring to everyone's attention. That's supposed to be the boys, not they boys. The boys will raise up the flag. The donation raised up our hopes for completing our goals. It could be the donation raised our hopes up. You can move up around a little bit. These posters will raise up awareness of our project. Rest up. Take time to rest. The track team needs time to rest up after that long race. Rip up. Tear into pieces so that it is not usable. I will rip up this old t-shirt and use the strips of cloth for cleaning and dusting. You can make one rip, but if you rip and rip and rip, that's rip up. Roll up. Roll into a tube shape. Or move a car or truck close to something. He rolled up the newspaper and made a tube out of it, and he tried to kill the fly with it. The police car rolled up to a car parked on the side of the road that had a flat tire. Round up. Bring many items together in one place. Move a number higher to make it more general. Let's round up all the horses and put them in the barn. He will round up 2.6 to 3 and round up 1,689 to 2,000. Run up. Move higher or forward quickly. Add to the total. Come close to where something happened. The squirrel ran up the tree. Let's run up the street to the park. He ran up a huge bill at the repair shop. It's very similar to rack up. We ran up on an accident on the highway. That's similar to roll up, but when you roll up on someone like the police car, that's on purpose. But if you ran up on it, you probably didn't expect it. Runner up, the person or product that is second place in a contest. And there can be a first runner-up and a second runner-up, or even a third runner-up in some contests. So if the winners were Joan and then Mary and then Jeff, Joan won first place. Mary was runner-up. But if we go further than that, Mary was first runner-up and Jeff was second runner-up after Mary. Our photo was runner-up in the photo contest. Save up. Keep for later, also usually to reach a goal. Mickey saved up for months to buy a new bike. Helen saved up her energy for the final part of the race. Scoot up. Move closer, usually while sitting. Gail scooted up closer to her boyfriend on the bench when he put his arm around her. Bill, you are too far back in the boat. Scoot up to the front so you can see better. Scoop up. Pull together, such as with a large spoon or with the hands. I dropped 20 coins, but I scooped them up and put them back in my purse. I want to buy a scoop. That means a large spoonful of ice cream. So the server will scoop up the ice cream and place it in a bowl for me. Set up. Arrange for display or use. Make something stand up. Will you set up the decorations for the banquet? Will you set the display up on the stage? Setup. Preparation. Preparation that makes something untrue seem true. The setup for the meeting included microphones and a large screen. The innocent man was accused of the crime, but it was a setup. He didn't do it, but somebody made it look like he did. It was a setup. Settle up. Pay the final bill, sometimes with more than one person paying, sometimes one, or end a disagreement. We settled up with the plumber and paid what we owed. They argued about who was responsible, but they settled up in court before the trial actually began. Shore up. Add support so something doesn't fall or get weaker. After the floodwater washed away some dirt next to the wall, we had to shore it up so that it didn't fall over, maybe with wood, maybe with stones. The candidate had to shore up support for his campaign by giving speeches. He wasn't doing well, but he wanted to do better, so he's trying to shore it up. Show up means appear, come to a place, or make another look bad. My date didn't show up at the restaurant, so I sadly ate alone. She thought she was the better player, but the other player really showed her up. The other player was much better. Shut up. Completely close. Suddenly stop talking. He shut up all the doors and windows before the storm. He talks all the time. I wish he would just shut up. Sidle up. Move to the side of another, usually while moving. She sidled up to the new student as she walked down the hall, smiled, and began to talk to her in a friendly way. Soup up. Add special equipment or gadgets. He souped up the old car with pieces of other cars and made it look cool and special. He souped up the motor so it would go faster. Speed up means go faster. He knew he was late, so he decided to speed up a little, going just a little bit over the speed limit. Spiff up, make someone or something look a little better. Clean and polish or add special items. He knew the cute girl was going to come to lunch, so he decided to spiff up a little. He changed to a nicer shirt and combed his hair and polished his shoes. Spit up. A little stomach fluid comes out of the mouth. The baby spit up her baby food. She spit up on her mother's clean blouse. Stand up, which is obvious move from sitting to standing. People usually stand up when their national anthem is sung or played. Stand up to means openly disagree or resist. We must stand up to bullies. Stand up for, show support for. People who are being mistreated need others to stand up for them. Start up, make a motor start or begin. Use the key and start up the motor. I didn't put start up in red there, sorry about that. I will start up a conversation with that stranger. Startup, a new business. The startup company grew fast. Stick up, make something stay on a surface with glue, tape, or tacks or something else. Will you stick up this sign on the door saying we are gone for lunch? And then the one word, stick up, robbing someone. The man with the gun said, "This is a stick up," and he grabbed my wallet. It's like in an earlier video, hold up. Stop up, block the flow of a liquid. When liquid stops moving through a pipe. Will putting apple peelings in the sink stop up the drain? Store up, put away in a safe place for later use. Should we store up extra water during the cold weather in case the pipes freeze? Sum up, add all the amounts together to get a total, or give a few short sentences to explain a longer speech or written document. In other words, summarize. We sold 5 items yesterday and 13 today. If we sum up what we sold, we get 18. After a 20-minute speech, the boss said, "Let me sum up what I mean. Just be sure to use your time wisely at work today." Sun up, the exact time the sun comes up over the horizon. Let's take a walk at sunup and then have breakfast. Sup, short for what is up or what is happening. Jimmy said to his friend Bart, "Sup," when he met him on the street. What's up, a greeting. When you see someone, you can say, this is very casual, but what's up? It means what is up or what is happening. But if we add with you, it changes. What's up with you? An extra meaning to what is happening. It usually means you are not acting happy or in a way that is pleasant. Maybe you are angry. What's up with you? Are you mad? I'm expecting a different attitude. So those are the ones for today. I hope that helps, and we'll see you next time.